Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm so glad y'all are here. We're going to talk about a really fun topic tonight, which is how to go gold. All right, Christina, what do you see now? It all looks good. Great. Okay. Well, glad you're here. Welcome to Monday Night Live. We're going to talk about going gold. And if you are on this call, then you have probably already experienced a little bit of our amazing community of leaders who are passionate about Plexus and what we do here. And you may have noticed how we offer so much support for you as you're working towards your goals. So we have all the training that you need to be successful. We have coaching calls. We have these training calls on Monday nights. We have book studies where we grow together. And because of all of this training and support and that the leaders provide on this team to help everybody reach their goals who shows up and wants to reach their goals, that's why we are one of the fastest growing teams in the entire company. And our team is represented on the company leaderboards literally every single week. So we're glad to have you be a part of our team. And we're excited to partner with you in community as we all work together toward our goals. So on our team, we strive really hard to build each other up, to add value to each other in any way that we can. And we love seeing people win. So congratulations on what you have achieved in your Plexus business so far. And tonight we're going to talk about taking that next step and going gold. Okay, but before we do, let me let you guys know about this event that Plexus Freedom Team is hosting at convention, because you're going to want to be there. Y'all know that convention is jam-packed with tons of fun, all the training. You're going to come home so on fire, so inspired, and so motivated, ready to charge hell with a water pistol in your business because of everything you're going to learn and experience at convention. But we want to make sure that we get a chance to hang out as a team as well. So one of our diamonds, April Resch, and one of our emeralds, Katie Wiggins, planned Plexus Freedom Team a party for us to be able to connect and meet up together and have some fun while we are in Vegas. So the jewels split the bulk of the cost so that the cost to you guys would be very low. So all of the jewels on Plexus Freedom Team are splitting that cost, and it'll be at the Shrimp Bistro and Bar for an evening of yummy desserts, a super fun live DJ, and dancing if you want to dance, or you can just talk, or you can do both, talk and dance. But there will also be a cash bar, and we're going to have our own little loft upstairs all to ourselves. So it's going to be super fun. You're definitely going to want to be there, because that's where we're going to take a lot of our pictures and selfies that you're going to be able to use in your marketing and in your social media content for like the whole next year, right? And there's going to be tons of laughter and tons of good conversation. So you're going to want to be there. And also, if you're bringing a guest to convention, you're welcome to bring your guest to the party. Just pay their way. So it's $30 a person. So if you're bringing a guest, that would be $60 total for the both of you. But for details on how to Venmo April and for what to wear and all those fun things, then there's a detailed post about it in Plexus Freedom Team. So go check that out. Thank you, April, and thank you, Katie, for planning this party. Okay, so let's jump in. What does it mean to be a gold brand ambassador in Plexus? It means that you have 100 pay points and that you have personally sponsored at least 3 VIP customers with over 100 PV, okay? At least 15 out of those 100 pay points have to come from outside of your primary leg, which I'm going to explain what that means. But the primary leg on your team just means the person who's making you the most money, essentially. They're your level 1 who has the highest amount of pay points. And this outside leg requirement is there to basically prevent somebody from signing up a rock star and then climbing off of that one person all the way to the top of the pay plan because of that one person's work without really doing the work yourself. So it's there to protect your business and everybody in Plexus. And I'll explain that further in a sec, but let's talk about pay points and what those are. So Plexus is a profit sharing company, meaning they share profits from sales with their brand ambassadors. So for every dollar of commissionable volume that Plexus sells, corporate keeps half to keep the lights on over there, produce our products, pay the employees, all that. And then the other half goes to the brand ambassador in the form of pay points. So 45% of the commissionable volume that when they split the dollar in half, 45% of it is distributed between all ambassadors in the form of pay points. The more points you have, the more dollars you earn. And then 3% goes to the emerald pool and is split between all of the emeralds. 1% goes to the sapphire pool and another 1% goes to the diamond pool. So if you are a diamond, you get the emerald pool, sapphire pool, and diamond pool. If you're a sapphire, you get emerald pool and sapphire pool. If you're emerald, you get emerald pool, okay? So the average value of a pay point is about $2.70. And so the better we do as a company, the higher the pay point value. So because of that, our compensation plan is a big part of the reason why we have such a unique culture here in Plexus. We call it the One Plexus culture, and we want each other winning in this company because it helps all of us win. So you can go on YouTube and find so much free training from leaders all over Plexus who just generously share their business building knowledge and expertise, which I'm very grateful for, because I wouldn't be a diamond if so many of our leaders had not done that. Generally in our company, leaders don't want to just keep what's working to themselves and their own teams, that we share with each other. And if it weren't for that, I'm telling you, I don't know if I'd be right here today, because I have learned so much of what I know from leaders around Plexus, just freely sharing their knowledge of how to grow and be successful here. So I'm really thankful for that. And I'm really thankful for our compensation plan that has cultivated a when one of us wins, all of us wins kind of culture. And the leaders on Plexus Freedom Team, we definitely try to pay that forward. So this is a little bit about our pay point and how all of that works. All right, so gold is 100 pay points, and you get 6 pay points per level 1, which just means you personally sponsored them, as long as they have 100 PV or more. You get 5 pay points per level 2 or 3 with 100 PV or more. You get 4 pay points for level 4, 3 for a level 5. And as a gold brand ambassador, you can get paid up to 5 levels deep. So pay points come in every month for every person who reorders. So each month you can build on the previous month and it can really add up. So for gold, 100 total points, and 15 of the points need to come from outside of your level 1 who has the most pay points. So that means if I sign up Susie and Susie gets to 90 points and I have only 10 points outside of Susie, then I'm not a gold. If Susie has 85 points and I have 15 points outside of her, then I am a gold. Or if Susie has 90 points and I have 15 points outside of her, then I am a gold with 105 points. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat if that makes sense. Although I can't see the chat while I'm sharing my screen. So I'll have to come back. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, I will come back and clarify. All right, so let's talk about why gold. Gold sets you apart. It means that you have learned how to sell. It means that there are about 20 people in your organization whose lives will improve because of you directly or because of your ripple effect. And I honestly think that anybody can go silver, really, truly. Everybody knows 3 people who need these products that will trust them enough to do this with them and start their own health and happiness journey. But gold means about 20 people, And a lot of people, I think anybody could go gold, but a lot of people won't because it takes work. So when you become a gold brand ambassador, it truly does set you apart. And you never know whose life is going to be completely changed because of your ripple effect. So when I started this 10 years ago, I was a homeschool mom and I just lived in way out in the country, did not know many people at all because I've always been a stay-at-home mom. I never had a career. And so I had a small network. I was an introvert, but the people that I did know, they did trust me. And so I got several people started, and that they got people started, and then they got people started, and eventually years down the road I became a diamond brand ambassador. And because I was willing to get out of my comfort zone and focus more on serving other people than I was focused on what they would think of me, then that means that Christina, who's also now a diamond ambassador making G money, got to quit her full-time job as a school teacher and be a stay-at-home mom, and has the freedom to not ever miss a thing that her kids are doing at school, or field trips, or school plays, or spring breaks, or whatever she wants to do with her kids. Just take off to New York on a whim, or go to Jamaica and stay in a treehouse with her husband for a few days. She does all of those things, and that is a result of my ripple effect, right? And I could tell you many more stories like that. There's plenty of people in Christina's downline. Maybe they're 5, 6, 7 levels deep to Christina. Maybe I've never met them, but their lives have been completely changed by this opportunity too, all because of it started with my yes. If I had not said yes, I'm willing to serve people with these products. Yes, I'm willing to share about this opportunity with people. Then who knows where these people would be today. They probably would not have as much health or happiness as they do right now because of Plexus. And so you just never know who you are going to impact with your ripple effect. So I want you to think about that. 3 years from now, 5 years from now, whose transformation will be because of the ripple effect that your yes caused. All right, let's talk about the dollar bills, y'all. If the average monthly income of a gold is about $750 a month. So that's an extra $9,000 a year, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but when I started and I got my first $750 paycheck, I was excited about this business. Because first of all, that was a lot of money. And then second of all, I'm like looking around like, they just let anybody make this kind of money around here? Because I just knew if I could do this, anybody could do this. $750, that was vacation for my family. That was Christmas shopping. That was relief from pressure and reduced stress is what that was. So if you have made at least $750 with Plexus, will you share with us in the chat how you spent it? I'm very curious. What did that money mean for you guys? And if you're on this call and you're not gold yet, what would an extra income stream of $750 a month mean for your family? And how would you have impacted people along the way to earn that $750 monthly stream of income? What would that income mean in terms of how many people you've served or how many people you've helped? And how much fun would you be having in the process? Because if you're on this team, probably lots, right? Because we like to have fun. So your paycheck in this business is a direct reflection of the people that you have helped. The more people you help, the higher your paycheck goes. And also, the more people you serve well, the more fun you're going to have in this business too. That is how this works. So I want you to think about your why for doing this. And then I want you to think even bigger, because if you can go silver, then you can go senior silver. And if you can go senior silver, you can go gold. And if you can go gold, you can go senior gold and beyond. So you're going to want to be driven by your why in this business and not by your emotions. Because the truth is, you won't always feel like working your business. You won't always feel like you are helping people, just like you wouldn't always feel like working out every day if you're trying to get fit, right? But if you're driven by your why and you keep it at the forefront of your mind, then the discipline becomes way easier. When I started this, my upline showed me an actual paycheck of a diamond, a top leader in Plexus, and it was $30,000 for a month. That was a 1 month paycheck. And I was like, whoa, that was some big vision for a stay-at-home mom, a one income family. I was not really sure if I could do that or not, but I at least saw that it was possible. And I was willing. If somebody could just show me how to do that, I was totally willing, because I was hungry for change in my life. I didn't want to just pay bills and die. I didn't want to be confined with what I could do with my kids because of financial constraints. I wanted experiences and memories with my kids while they're young. And most importantly, I wanted my husband to be more present, because we were a one income family. He worked a lot. And to be truthful, I felt lonely. I felt like I was doing a lot on my own, and I really wanted to partner with him in more ways than just you go to work and then I literally do everything else. I wanted an actual partner. And because of this business, we are true partners now. We do everything together. We're home together all of the time. Not that that's everybody's dream, but I love being with my husband, and he's more involved now with my kids and their education and everything that we have going on. He has never been more present, and I'm telling you, there's no amount of money that is even like, you can't even put like a price tag on that, because that is super meaningful to me. And I'm not a dip my big toe kind of person. Like, I don't dip my big toe in anything. Like, I'm either doing it or I'm not doing it. Just like Ecclesiastes says in this verse, whatever your hand finds to do it with all your might. And so that is what I wanted to do. All right, so let's break down the ways you get paid as a gold. So we said the average monthly income is about $750. But you can see, as you are climbing to gold, you can actually make way more than that. I broke down all the different ways you can get paid. These are just a few of them. Sometimes we have additional ways we get paid, like cash, extra like monthly incentives and stuff like that, depending on the month. And then after you hit gold and you're working towards senior gold, here are some additional ways you can get paid. So you can see how that really adds up. So when you think about your why, is it worth working for? Is it worth going after it? Is it worth it to you to get out of your comfort zone? Those people whose lives are going to be impacted by these products or this financial opportunity, are their transformations worth you getting out of your comfort zone for? And also, I want you to think about what happens if you don't do it. Because are you okay with staying where you're at? And can you dream bigger? Because what if this changed everything for you? Because it definitely has for so many of us on this call. We are really glad that you're here, and we're really excited about partnering with you to help you achieve your goals and your why. So what do you have to do to go gold? Well, it's very simple. More of what got you to silver. So if you've gone through the Success Accelerator mentorship, then you already know what to do each day consistently to grow your Plexus business. So that's going to include things like posting on social media every day, inviting new people daily to take a look at Plexus, following up with people that you've already talked to about Plexus who've not joined yet. And one of our new sapphires, Abby Taylor, showed you the exact process for how to do that without being pushy in the mentorship training. So feel free to review that guide in the mentorship group if you need that training. Again, it's super short. And you need to provide excellent customer service to your customers as well. Our customer care system is outlined step by step for you in the mentorship group as well. So make sure you are setting each one of your customers up on your customer care system so that everybody is taken care of and that increases your retention. Also, make sure you're staying organized. Michelle showed you how to stay organized in module 6 of the mentorship. So you're going to want to print your healthy daily business habits tracker and keep it in a binder if that helps you. I have mine in a binder right here. But you can see my tracker. It's right here where you can keep track of all your daily activity, your posting, your new invites, your follow-ups, and your customer care. So review module 6 if you need tips on keeping all of your income producing activity organized so that your people don't fall through the cracks. All right, so these are the things you did that got you to silver or senior silver, and you can definitely get to gold by selling more products to more people and by doing more of the same that got you to silver or senior silver. But as you're going for gold, you are going to learn a couple more skills. You're going to learn how to share about the business opportunity so that you can create business builders on your team. And you're also going to learn how to get your business builders off to a strong start. Now, when I first started my Plexus business and I saw that paycheck of that diamond who was making a monthly income of $30,000 every single month, I was all ears. I wanted to know how in the world I could do that. Was that just for special people? Was it for people who were like popular or something, or they had like some it factor or something that I didn't have? Or was this a skill that they had that I could also learn? And here is what I found. If I wanted financial freedom, that I would have to have business builders on my team who wanted this as bad as I wanted this. And I learned that this business model is not just about sales. We are in sales, but this business model is also about duplication. Duplication is where the magic happens in this business. I want you to imagine pushing a snowball up a hill. It starts really small, but as you're pushing it up the hill, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it feels heavier and harder to push the higher up that hill you go. But then once you get that snowball to the top of the hill and it takes off on the other side, it will gain momentum with little to no effort from you, right? That is where the magic happens. When you get that snowball to the top of the hill, that is where duplication begins. And when duplication begins, things start to feel lighter. You're not carrying the whole weight of your business by yourself. And eventually it can take off with or without you. Okay. That's the magic of this business. So I needed people on my team who wanted to work this business and make some money with this like I wanted to. Now, at first, that was really intimidating to me because I told myself all kinds of stories that were not true, such as people were not going to be interested in this because it's an MLM. But turns out 90% of people who order products from you are open to making money with this, even if it's just to cover the cost of their own products. But many are open to that monthly stream of income that we've already been talking about tonight. People want to make more money. People want more flexibility. People want to work, but they want to do it on their own terms, like this opportunity allows. They want options. And some people even want freedom. And what I have found is that it is actually very simple to get people working the business. It is a learnable process. It is a skill. And anyone can learn this skill and be good at it if they take the time to learn how to do it and then they do the work. So while you can get to gold through just your own personal sales, what you want to learn how to do is how to get people sharing. And it's a very similar process to how you sell our products. If you can sell the products, you can sell the business. It's so similar. You're going to believe that what you're offering is valuable and that people are going to want it or need it. Same as the products, right? You're going to have to be brave and tell people about it. Same as the products. You're going to have to learn what to say about the opportunity and how to effectively share the opportunity. You're going to have to learn how to ask good questions and listen. You're going to learn basic sales skills like how to overcome objections, how to cast vision. You're going to have to talk to a lot of people about it, just like with the products. You're going to have to respect people's timing and follow an exposure process and be willing to follow up. Same exact principles of selling the products, right? It's no different with the business. All right, so you can get to gold with exactly 17 level ones ordering 100 PV or more, but you're going to learn this month how to do more than that. We're going to teach you how to multiply your impact and multiply your paycheck through duplication. And you are going to be so proud of what you've built. So you can see over here, sales is great. You can make great money with sales, supplemental income. With sales, you can help people with their health. But with sales and duplication, you can help people with their health and their finances. Did you know that more people go to bed at night worried about money than they do about their health? And you have an answer to both. With sales, you can help people feel better physically. But with sales and duplication, you help people feel better physically and you help them finance their dreams. With sales, you can make some great supplemental income. But with sales and duplication, you can earn financial freedom. With sales, you make money off your own sales, but with sales and duplication, you make money off your own sales plus the sales of others. That's why I'm saying your business, your paycheck, your impact, and your fun will multiply, not just add, okay? And with sales, your income depends 100% on your own effort. So that makes you self-employed, right? You don't work, you don't get paid. But with sales and duplication, it's scalable. You then become a business owner, which is much different than a self-employed person. If I am a self-employed person, imagine I have a lawn care business. If I'm not cutting grass, I'm not making money. That's a self-employed person. You're an employee, but you still, if you don't work, you don't get paid, right? You're just your own boss. You choose your own hours and you don't have to answer to a boss. That's the benefit of being self-employed. But if you're a business owner, you can go to Hawaii for an entire week and your business still grows. You can go on a yacht trip for an entire week with your best friends and your husbands and your business still grows, okay? That's because systems. Business owners run systems. And so that is scalable. You can leverage that. And that is what brings freedom. Okay. We're going to show you how to do that. Sales, it's a shorter term goal. And sales with duplication, that's what big dreams are made of. It's a longer term goal, longer term vision. All right. So on our Monday night live calls all month long in April, you're going to learn how to post about the business and how it's blessing you, how to have conversations about the business, including how to bring up the business opportunity naturally and authentically, and how to overcome objections about the business and how to follow up. You're also going to learn what to do with your new business builder once they're ready to take action so that they get to silver quickly. There really are only 4 main skills that you need to learn to go as far as you want to go in this business. And we call these the 4 pillars. Recruiting, which is enrolling new customers. Retention, which is getting your customers to fall in love with the products and order over and over and over. There's duplication, which is creating business builders. And leadership, which is helping your business builders find the success that they're after. So you learned the first one to go silver. You learned the first one plus the second one to get to senior silver and beyond. And now you're going to learn the third skill set, duplication. Once you learn that, then we're going to teach you the next one, leadership. Once you have a team, we'll focus on leadership. So all of these pillars rest on the foundation, though, of mindset. As a matter of fact, success in this business is actually 80% mindset. It's only 20% skill set. The skill set here is very simple, and it's not usually what keeps people from being crazy successful with this business. what halts people's actions and what holds people back from reaching their true potential, it's what they're thinking and believing, because you will never outperform the quality of your thinking. And since we know that that is a fact, we're also going to teach you how to think like a successful person thinks, because successful people, they do think differently. They don't have an it factor. They don't have a certain personality type. They don't have a certain background or quality about them, but they do think differently. But the good news is that what we think and believe is a choice. So we're going to talk about that this month. There is nothing that you could possibly think or believe about yourself or about these products or about this business opportunity that at this point, so many of the leaders on this team have not already thought or felt or believed and learned how to overcome it. So it is okay to be honest with your sponsor about your thoughts and limiting beliefs, because we have been there and we can support you. We can challenge you on your thinking. We can help you overcome, because we have overcome. We've all struggled with fear of what people will think of us, fear of failure, fear of success even, fear of missing out when someone who joined the same time as us earned something that we didn't yet or ranks up before we do. And we have lived to tell the stories about it, and we have grown through these things, and we know that they're normal. When I started this business, I was shy and I definitely lacked belief in myself. I was plagued by what other people thought of me. But now I sit here as a confident leader who knows that I can achieve whatever I decide that I'm going to achieve and put in the work for. So we love to help our team develop the mindset of a successful person. So mindset tips for tonight: stay in your own lane. Do not look to the left or to the right. Stay focused on the income producing activities. Even if you see someone that you feel like is getting better results than you, I'm here to tell you, no matter how successful you become, you could be diamond, you could be double diamond, you could be 8-star diamond. There will always be somebody ahead of you that you could compare yourself to. So comparison is not caused by your lack of success or your lack of reaching your goals. Comparison is something that is within you, and you have a choice. You don't have to do that. Comparison is the thief of joy. So when you find yourself comparing, know that the root of it is fear. It's fear that you're going to miss out. It's fear that you're not good enough. It's fear of being left behind. And the only cure for that is gratitude. Gratitude for all of the blessings that you have experienced in this business so far. If you are focused on what you're grateful for, then you will not have room for fear. Okay? So know that it is all figure outable. This entire business, it's all figure outable. If other people can be successful at this, so can you. So choose to be inspired by somebody else's success, because they're showing you what's possible for you. And also know that everybody gets stuck in their business at some point. So just because somebody's flying right now, it does not mean anything about where they're going to be a year from now or 2 years from now, or where you're going to be a year from now or 2 years from now. So you're not left behind. Your journey is your own, and it will be your story that will inspire people. So embrace it, even with the struggles, work through it, and don't let negative thinking or self-doubt rob you of your dreams and your potential. And I do mean rob you, because I see it all the time. People will let self-doubt halt them in their tracks, and those negative thoughts or the limiting beliefs are costing them tens of thousands of dollars a month. Okay, so if you feel overwhelmed, I want you to take a deep breath, first of all. Remember, when you work out, you feel weaker, but you're actually getting stronger. When you talk to a really smart person, You feel dumb, but you're actually getting smarter. When you invest your money in something, you feel broker, but you're actually getting richer. So if you're feeling like, whoa, and a little bit of pressure mixed with nervousness and excitement, that is good because it means that this call is actually making you better. So, I already said on that. Homework. My notes got mixed up. Okay, homework for this week. I want you to work on expanding your product knowledge. So we're going to give you guys a YouTube video to watch about our products and how they work and why it's so important for people to be on these products. The more you believe in our products, the more successful you will be, because the bolder you will be in sharing our products with people. Okay. So I want you to expand your product knowledge. That's really important if you want to build a gold organization. I also want you to go and tag plus message all of your VIP customers about the live in the wellness community if you have not done that already, like we talked about on last week's team call. I gave some sample messages on that call, but I think the video is pinned to the top, and I think it's Haley who just went Sapphire. She did a 10-minute live last week talking about how to get the best results on your products and how to even get your products paid for. And we give a phone number that people can text that's in the caption of that video that says text the word earn to this number to get the simple steps to get your products paid for. You want to be, that is an organic, authentic way that you can share about the business opportunity and what's available to people in a very simple way. So make sure that all of your VIP customers know about that video and message them and ask their thoughts. And then if they're open to it, then you support them through that process by asking them, what message are you on today? How are your conversations going, etc. All right. And then I also want you to go ahead and post about the business this week, at least one time. Share in your post why you started this business and how it's blessed you so far, because you have to keep in mind, we're going to talk more about social media and posting about the opportunity next week. But for now, what you need to know is that when people join Plexus, when people join your team, they're not joining Plexus. When people buy Plexus from you, they're not buying Plexus. What they're buying is you. What you're selling is you. People join you because they like you. People join you because they trust you or they like your process. And people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So when you're posting about the opportunity this week, share why you started this. Share why you're excited about your future. Share why you think it's a great opportunity for yourself and others like you. And then message anybody who engages on your post and start a conversation about the business. All right, I'm going to stop the recording.